Can I have this run to think about it? 10k bits? No, it can't, like, not to be an asshole, but it can't be that low. You're asking me to tank viewership for an entire midweek day. Not only do I have to tank viewership for the whole day, but I have to tell Joanna and Johan that there are no new runs to pick from. Not to say we don't have any sort of back catalog. Not to say we don't have any sort of back catalog pulled together, but like, oh my god. Yeah, it would be I don't want to Epstein, come over here please. There we go. Vio! I've been awake for 3 hours. Why is my voice raspy all of a sudden? I know the ramifications of a no Isaac day. It's gonna be a rough one. Do you, like, let me put it this way, because this is me and Glitch talking. Like the rest of you who are here, I'm excited that you're here. I value your viewership. You know, but you know, it's Glitch lives. There's a class system here. This is an oligarchy. And Glitch has purchased his way to a point where private audiences are not uncommon. This is an A-B conversation. You guys get to hear this. How adamantly do you desire it to go from Bethany to Horizon Zero Dawn today? It's not impossible. Oh shit, I can't do it. I can't do it. Sogo Dan's supposed to my knowledge, Sogo Dan is supposed to be here today. And the last thing I want to do is tell Dan that I tanked viewership on the day. The last thing I want to do is tell my sponsor that I tanked viewership on the day he came in to visit. Any other day, you and I could have a frank conversation about what it would take to just go straight to Horizon Zero Dawn after this run, but I feel pretty bad doing Sogo Dan bad like that. Yeah, value your viewership unless you mock my 7-year-old son, in which case things get a little dicey. Yeah, I saw the good news about the 5 to 11 vaccines. Looks like potentially by Halloween, Dr. Scott Gottlieb, former head of the FDA, currently sitting on Pfizer's board of directors, says that it, you know, at worst it looks like it might slip into November. Glitch says, Vio, anything you want to tell Taffy? I did see a clip about sink coffee the other day, which to the best of my knowledge is coffee you found just sitting in the sink. Matos, what's going on, man? Glitch uses 5,000 bits and knocks Vio into the shadow realm. Yo, over 40, good morning. There we go. Yo, you stop it with these crazy troll bombs, you dick. Miss you already. This guy, there we go. On her birthday, no less. Oh my god. Well, there is 10,000 bits. And just like that. Vio whispers me and says, tell Glitch he's a little bitch. And it's not my birthday, don't you dare. I don't know about that. Listen, I don't have a calendar in front of me, and I figure it's better to err on the side of being cautious than to be rude, you know? So, it's probably not Vio's birthday, but in case it is, happy birthday, Vio. I can't read that whisper. Somehow that's unintelligible. That whisper looked like a lot of angry keyboard slamming. I don't understand why. I feel like we've been nothing but kind to her, just in case, you know? Erring on the side of caution we've been. That is health, which is cool. Yeah, Vio's too important to us to risk missing their birthday. What kind of monsters would we be? What kind of monsters would we be? Vio should have learned yesterday, Taffy. She didn't think she'd make it to Solo Phasmo's. She has a Solo Phasmo stream now. Solo Phasmo used to be, I say used to be fun. It used to be the right, like in my opinion, it was just the right amount of challenging and scary. I genuinely reached a point where I struggled to play Phasmophobia with other people. Because it got difficult. I would know how I would like to do things, and then other people would come in and kind of screw that up. I would know that a haunt wasn't set to start, but then I'd find out that a friend on our team was like using the Ouija board somewhere in the house. The next thing I knew is I was hiding in a closet. I face when there's 2 timeouts and it's not me. K-Stroop uses 500 bits and times out glitch for 60 seconds. I'm sure that'll have no negative ramifications whatsoever for K-Stroop. I look forward to seeing how that plays itself out. JJ Madison times out Gucci for a second. Vio would like you to know that she is pleased that K-Stroop has used money to time out glitch because, and I quote, it went away. And I quote, get fucked glitch. There we go. I feel like I read that correctly. K-Stroop hits Gucci for a full minute. Feels quieter in here already. This is strangely escalating quickly. Glitch uses 5,000 bits. I don't know. By the time we see Vio, it may be my retirement party. Things are escalating quietly. The Stealth Minor League Tuesday. If anybody's feeling particularly froggy about a hype train, it behooves me to point out that there's about $200 worth of bits on the board right now from Glitch and others. That if you were to hit like 2 gifted subs from 2 different people, you'd have to start close to level 5. An hour and 30 minutes, says Vio. This is fine. Shit. Holy guacamole cow. Greetings and salutations, friend. Glitch uses 500 bits and pings K-Stroop for the next minute. Packet Greaser says if it wasn't Vio's birthday, she would say so, wouldn't she? It's awfully quiet in that camp. Yo, Piccolo! Piccolo with 5 gifted. Shadow, Inani, the Ralphinator, Razulisu, and the Amorous. 5 recipients of tier 1 subs generously contributed by Piccolo. Thank you so much, man.
Hey, man, those are bits.
Looks like the train's leaving the station. I think that was close enough to Glitch's pop-offery. Ooh, I need to not get hit here. Ooh, I need to not get hit here.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it has to be close to already being at the end. Very cool. Darknin Magic, thank you for the 100 bits. Getting closer to a hype train, you say. Yeah, we started off at level 4, not bad. That is a spicy meatball. I don't even know if that collected, like, I don't even know if that counted all of Glitch's stuff. The first one may have slipped through the cracks. Just because, you know, it took a minute. Like, literally a minute to get
this is the story
the
of
train
the
out of the station, as it
of
were.
the cave.
JJ Madison with the gifted tier 1 sub to happy birthday, Vio. What a blessed username. What a blessed username. JJ, thank you. Oh shit, my whispers just lit up. You guys have handed me not only a lot of bits, but now suddenly the chore of he did not just gift that. And then keyboard slamming. I'm gonna guess mostly keyboard slamming. Mostly keyboard slamming. Sorry, I'll stop. I shall watch in silence, she says. VR, I love you. I'm sorry you're getting bullied. Yo, you got sent a complimentary computer. You're gonna be just fine. Don't think I didn't see that shit on social media. You get like gear from sponsors the way I get meat sticks sent to me, but your stuff is like expensive gear. It's hard for me to feel too terribly bad for you. You like I wanna receive a master's course from you. I want to receive a master's course from you in how to convince impressive, desirable peripheral companies and hardware companies that I'm worth their time. I was gonna say the overwhelming majority of your social media is like you and paid sponsors cutting up about you dropping food. I could save the CEO of like Logitech's child from a house fire, and I'd still pay full price for my next mouse. Code Crusher with 5 gifted. Pongsters, Maya's Blue Wolf, Hindalore, Be the Miz, and Mwetze. Recipients of 5 gifted from Code Crusher. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Darth Shield, thank you for the 100 bits. K-Streep uses 500 bits and keeps Gucci quiet. Thank God. Thank God. Oh shit. I gotta pay attention. If I swear to God, if I lose...
This is the story of the newest denizen.
If I lose my
of the
potential
cave.
deal with the devil offering because I bump into a bumper that's just circling the room. Temperance machine might turn out useful.
The moon.
Shit. I burned through all my bombs. With you in a second, chat. I've opened up a can of worms now. Oh my God in heaven. He's Neo. He is the chosen one. Amnesia. Huh. I would just record these stupid spite trains and show them to sponsors. The trick for me genuinely though is that I gotta keep like finding sponsors for you guys that are like not only items you want, but like or products or services that you want, but also kind of like sponsors that are a little bit off the beaten trail. We've done gourmet popcorn. We've done I can't remember whether or not I have thoughts. Hold on. We've done gourmet popcorn. We've done MeUndies. We've done at the time good coffee, and we've done organic, at least local to the United States, locally created meat sticks. The golden Kappa. I hope Kappa's doing well. I haven't talked to that guy in years. He is, it continues to... It continues to befuddle me, to genuinely kind of blow my mind a little bit, that Kappa is renowned as being... Oh my God, we're gonna have so much red heart health. Yeah, the Kappa is genuinely, like, generally known as being the face of sarcasm on Twitch. when Josh, aka the actual dude behind Kappa, is one of the nicest people on the planet. It's been like 3 years since I've seen him. Yeah, I haven't seen Josh in a hot minute. I remember being outside of a TwitchCon hanging out with him. I cracked some joke thinking I was being kind of like edgy and fun. Basically at the expense of like, oh, you know, what if we, I don't know, you know, what if we did blank and it was kind of mean-spirited, but it'd be funny. And the guy who was the global face for sarcasm on Twitch looked at me and goes, well, that sounds an awful lot like bullying, Taffy, and not cool. And I was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. I sounded like a real dick there. And like, and I was just sitting there kind of left reeling going just like, did I just get like morally served by the guy whose face instantly means that I'm not going to want to finish reading the comment that I'm on? I kind of want to do this. I need like multiple bombs on this floor. Well, that's not going to do it.
Fortune.
Normally, I'd be all in on a fortune teller like this because of the soul hearts, but it doesn't really matter when you're Bethany. I will, however, use these eternal hearts that I'm gonna get as like buffers. I'll use them as my little one-off soul hearts to make sure that I still get shots that deals the angel deals with the devil. Degas.
Degas.
Well, I didn't do shit all for me.
Temperance.
Well, hell. I am faster. I needed bombs and it just didn't happen. I should have bought that. Oh well. I think it's gonna be fine. Fastest blood dono machine this side of the Mississippi. Damn. I'm gonna wait and use this prayer card on the next side so I can insulate myself with that eternal heart. Entity, what's going on? For me, Kappa has always been an emote that when you use it, you're not meaning what you say, like just kidding. Yeah, but unfortunately, what I think happens an awful lot is that people use Kappa to avoid, to try to avoid consequences for saying something shitty. It's not all the time. Sometimes you genuinely get something that's kind of a funny joke. Like, I'll use Kappa to say I'm kidding with my friends. But there's a lot of people who use it as like, well, I know I said I was gonna have you swatted, but I put Kappa on the end, so it's cool, right? And it's like, you know, some guy in a chat who doesn't have a sub badge, and it's like got 3 messages, no bit badge, no sub badge, 3rd time he's spoken in chat, and he's like, but I put Kappa on the end. Yeah, haha, you suck at the game streamer, and you're bald, and you're fat, and your wife probably has a side piece. Kappa, can't ban me, I said Kappa. Hands on base, hands on base. Can't tag me, hands on base. It's just a joke, bro. Hurry. Not all the time. Genuinely speaking, Anka, there are definitely people and times where Kappa gets used like that, which is like the tongue-in-cheek, like, oh, really, Ryan? Is that why that run failed? And I'm like, shut up, you're right. Yeah, okay. But then there's a lot of other times where people are just like, and I hope somebody stomps you to death with a high-heel shoe. JK! You can't be mad at me or ban me. I said Kappa at the end. Bleh. Well, shit. We'll revisit this at the end of the floor. Or at the very least, we'll revisit it once we have another charge after this room. I'll probably do it. We have the ability to generate basically as much health as we want. Yeah, people use Kappa as a license to be an asshole. Ugh, I hate this. There we go. We can start fixing it, though. Yeah, you can't be banned if you say the Kappa lull combo. That makes you immune to any mods. What's a karimba? I don't even know what that is. Oh, man. I've got the other half of that Poke Bowl sitting downstairs. I exercised. I exercised yesterday. Like, I went to the gym. And I skipped breakfast entirely. And I didn't snack at all. But we ordered a lunch that was so big that I still went over my budgetary allowance by 14 calories. I'm sure if you factor in, like, going up and down the stairs and going to the store and standing to cook dinner and all that jazz, I probably ended up in a deficit yesterday. But I had such a big Poke Bowl dinner, or Poke Bowl lunch. I did myself no favors yesterday. Oh, but it was all so good. Glitch, yesterday, I don't know if you were here for lunch yesterday, but it was dynamite. I pulled together a Poke Bowl, and there were some apps that I was looking at. And I was like, oh man, apps sound good, but it gets expensive after a little while. And then chat said something to the effect of, how much money did Glitch give you for lunch? And I went, well, $50. And they're like, how much have you spent? And I was like, well, not $50. And they're like, well, you should just get the apps that you want until you've spent 50 bucks. So we did. So I got a Poke Bowl with takoyaki, beef gyoza, shrimp shumai, and 2 spring rolls. And then Amber came in and helped me eat half of them. God damn, Vio is just absolutely being booty blasted. There's a fucking prison pummeling happening. Jesus Christ, stop. Stop. Vio's already dead. 6,149 seconds. Yeah, Glitch, I know. But I have to, like, I do also have to remind myself that, like, in the spirit of Treat Stream, even though we don't use Treat Stream anymore, that the whole spirit of Treat Stream was, Taffy, spend this money that you otherwise normally wouldn't and treat yourself to some shit that makes you happy in the moment. Like, use it for an indulgence. And there's a part of me in a weird way that kind of wants to honor that, you know? In a weird way, there's a part of me that want, like, not all the time. Sometimes you and the Rapid and Romeo give me like 50 or 60 bucks or 100 bucks, and I can't spend 100 bucks on lunch. I wouldn't even know what to get. And when you reach those moments, like, I get everything that I want, and if there's money left over, it just goes in the coffers, you know? In those instances, there's but so much you can do. And I'm confident, I'm pretty confident that, you know, nobody who gives me more money than I spend on lunch or dinner or whatever it's allocated for, that nobody's gonna hunt me down and be like, bitch, I want a refund. You said you were spending that money on food, and I find out you spent that money on medicine for your kid? Fuck you! But generally speaking, I try to live within the sort of like, I try to live within the spirit of the meme. Right, like, yeah, like I could take the boys out for ice cream, or I could use it towards another meal later on, or whatever. Right, and then on top of that, certainly if I don't, like, Apocalyptic nails it, if I don't spend every last dollar that somebody gives me for the memes, one of the first things that happens is the tip for the driver gets slid over for as far as the, Bethany? Okay, that's fine. Hold on. Let's do this. And it's okay if we get a little beat up. Yeah, the first thing that happens is the tip to the driver gets slid over as far as the little slider will go in the food delivery app, you know? Yeah, K-Stroop, that's me too. I've been tipping like 40... the money that has been earmarked for, like, we haven't been going out very often, especially now, but like we haven't been going out very often. Like Amber and I have not gone out. I don't remember the last time Amber and I went out. The last time that I went out and did stuff was TaffyCon, and that was during a COVID lull. Not like a COVID, it's real funny, but like a COVID, LULL. But yeah, with the meme food that goes out, I tip like a monster on that. And then recently, whether it was delivery food or to-go food or carry-out or whatever, I've been going between like 30 and 45%. But Taffy, this way Vio can enjoy her birthday without anyone worrying about her ignoring chat. That's right, medicine for kids. Isaac gives you all the pills you need. How dare you, Taffy? Isaac provides you with all the pills you need. Yeah, Frimry, like... Yeah, I you know...
Infested.
I've waited tables, man. I can't imagine what it's like for them out there right now.
One makes you small.
I can't imagine what it's like for them, so I try my best to pay it forward. Amber and I are still giving money to charities once every 6 months or so. We sit down and, you know, saw off a couple $100 for food pantries, and then essentially the boys always kind of get to pick one. Yeah, we try to make sure that we're not. It's one thing to feel like a little bit. Oh my God, I did this. It's one thing to feel a little bit guilty about having it go well for you during a time where it's not going well for other people. It's another thing to feel guilty about it and then not do anything to rectify that. Let me see if I can find Spoonbender real quick, and then we'll take a little stretch break. I can stand to top off my coffee, which is ice cold now. Ooh, that was almost bad. I have no idea. I have no idea if it was the THC CBD tincture that Justin gave me.
Hey.
I do love Spoonbender. Thank Vio Taffy for whatever dimension she's in. Vio's great, man. She's funny as shit. Hey, Apoc, can you look back and see who the first person to bring that up was? Maybe if it was like Champion or something like that, maybe we can seek some clarity. God knows he's gonna be here in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, that maybe like a newest remake or something like that. Glitch is the first bits in it. I mean, genuinely speaking, what normally happens is I just go to chat and go, chat, which Silent Hill is the best Silent Hill? And then that'll end up being whichever one we end up playing. And it can't just be like, you know, take off the rose-tinted nostalgia glasses and genuinely look at me and go, Taffy, this'll be the best Silent Hill game. Oh no. Woo, that was close. Be like, this is the best Silent Hill game and is also the best one to watch people play. The movie. Amazon Watch Party with Silent Hill the movie. Silent Hill 2? 2 is really... Is there any sort of remake, or is it just the, like, whatever old version there is? There's just a part of me that wonders whether or not I'm setting myself up to play, like, a very old video game that will look like I'm playing a very old video game that people used to love once upon a time. The HD remake sucks? No kidding. There's no shame in playing old video games. It's just the last old video game we tried to play was System Shock 2, and I feel really bad because that was another glitch game that ended up getting the boot after about 25 hours or so. And it wasn't because the game did anything wrong, really. It was just, it was an old school game that was more than happy to let you, like, if you don't have a strategy guide sitting around, or if you've not played it before, it's happy to let you, like, throw away 30 hours on gameplay and then realize you've made a mistake and start over again. And I couldn't do that. Silent Hill is, would acclimate me with Pyramid Head, would it not? Yeah, other than just in passing, I've never really seen Pyramid Head. I obviously I've seen him in like Dead by Daylight streams and stuff like that, but I've never like watched the game and seen the dude. Yeah, to be fair, for System Shock's a 2000s game, there was a lot of standardization. Yeah, that's exactly it. Is that like I don't hold what happened with System Shock. I don't hold against System Shock by any stretch of the imagination. That's a game from the late 90s, early aughts that genuinely I think felt like, oh yeah, we could totally let them screw themselves over, and if they've got to start over from scratch, that's just extra gameplay time that we've given them. And to a certain extent, they're absolutely right. But I didn't have it. We'd already driven viewership down to the mid double digits, and the idea of starting 25, 30 hours over again from scratch, just because I had accidentally picked like the absolute most arduous way to play that game was did not sound like fun. But that said, so many people like Resident Evil 2, and it carries obviously such a crown with it that I don't think I'd have a terrible time trying to get people to watch that. I played all of them. 2 still considered the best horror game of all time. It's amazing. The HD remake is perfectly fine if you haven't played the original PS2 version. Nostalgia game I used to really love was Rise of the Triad. It apparently got a remake on Steam, but there is no way I'd play it now. And then you too can gain a Pyramid Head fetish. Pyramid Head's dump truck ass. I do not hold it against Glitch. It gives me huge anxiety when I gotta turn to the people who are the high rollers in this chat and be like, is it alright? JJ Madison, is it alright if we stop our 3rd playthrough of Witcher 3? Nobody's here. Glitch, is it okay if I stop playing System Shock 2? I accidentally sabotaged the entire playthrough without knowing it. Hello. There we go. I tried finding Silent Hill 2 for PC. I can't find it for purchase other than CD-ROM for more than it's worth. I have found it on Abandonware though, so I don't know what Abandonware is. Is that like an emulator? Wesley, what's going on, homie? Gara, good morning as well. Uh-oh. Ooh, saved by my wisps. Trying to do my best to insulate. Trying to do my best to insulate this Eternal Heart so I can use like a Solioli. If I could choose the game you'd play, it'd be Bad Company. That game was so good. I only know it by name. I can't remember anything else about it. Abandonware is when the game was run past its licensing date so someone can host it legally for free as long as it's not copyright infringing. Fair. There's no way, like, this is gonna sound like a stupid question, but PlayStation doesn't sell like the PlayStation 2 version of it on the PlayStation Store? I've said the word so many times it's lost meaning. I can't just like download it on PlayStation and play it on my PlayStation 5 that gets here tomorrow. Not playable on 4 or 5. So weird. HD remake literally ruins a lot of the atmosphere of the game though through broken visual effects and completely different off deliveries of lines. We'll figure it out then. Like if if it is meant to be and finds its way to the finish line, and I have no idea if it's close or not. Or if it even has a valuation set to it. But if we get it there, then I'll come hell or high water. One of us will figure it out. No current goal, that's what I figured. How much cash does it have on it? I can consider it paid at game. I mean, like, it says it's like 15 hours long completionist mode. Yeah, consider that, as long as we can figure out how it go, like how to run it, consider it on the docket. You know? Fuck it, let's go in. And then I'll stars card back out. Oh, Reap Creep, why? Why? Nobody likes you. I got stuck. I can't read the tells on which one's the split laser and which one isn't. I think that big, long, lingering delivery is the split one. Man, I had a 72.5% chance to pull a deal with the devil or a deal with the angel and got neither one. I've never played a Silent Hill game, but is it wrong I liked Homecoming a lot? I posit that question to chat because I have no idea what that means. The only thing I know is that, PT was a playable trailer for Silent Hills, and that it never happened. And that instead of Silent Hills, we got Death Stranding. And I'm not saying that Death Stranding's not a good game. I have no idea. I haven't played it, so I haven't been able to form. I haven't played it or watched anyone play it. But I have a hard time believing. I might not have rather had Silent Hills. Silent Hill is the first movie. Silent Hill, the first movie, is the best video game movie ever. Not saying much, but it is. Yeah, Death Stranding is excellent, Taffy, but it isn't Silent Hills. There's no choice between split laser and big laser. If he's turned his head once, it'll be split. If he's turned his head twice, it'll be big. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, if I'd had my choice between Death Stranding and Silent Hills, having Guillermo del Toro and Norman Reedus and Hideo Kojima all working on the same thing, then I choose Silent Hills. Walking simulator, I don't know, man. I saw Donkey's review and he clearly wasn't a big fan. You know, not that Donkey's opinion is the end-all be-all for me. Girlfriend Reviews loved it, you know? So ultimately, different strokes for different folks. But yeah, I don't know anything about the game other than, you know, Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus. I like the Death Stranding Rick and Morty commercial. That's right, they did have one, huh? I only have one bombs. I should probably save it. Down we go. It's ultimately about whether or not the gameplay is a deal breaker for you. It's what it feels like. It feels like, genuinely speaking, like I've heard that the gameplay can be kind of cumbersome, but because it's, you know, the batshit crazy story of a Kojima game. And if you didn't have any, like, preconceived notions of what you expected it to be when you came in, like, apparently it strikes me that it feels like a lot of people felt very strongly that it was supposed to be this kind of game or that kind of game. And then it wasn't, and they were very upset. My boomer mother discovered the Silent Hills movies by herself. She was shocked to find out it was based on a video game. That's sweet. I don't know where I'm gonna put this gift. Neat.
Tears
That's
down.
fucking terrible. Shit. I'm just gonna leave it here until we need it. Well, I'll probably just take it to the item room. Ugh. Mario Brothers D-Blade. Don't you bring up how they did my boy Bob Hoskins just filthy bad. They hurt my boy Bob Hoskins so bad, and all he ever did was bring joy and merriment to our world. All he wanted was for us to be happy, and we made him be in Mario Brothers. Humanity doesn't deserve joy. We can't even tell him we're sorry anymore. And if anyone deserves an apology from us, it's Bob fucking Hoskins. Yeah. It can't even help my percentages because we have to get something. Unless I get hit twice. Ooh, I'm sure trying. Ooh, he's trying. The director's cut for PS5 is coming out for Death Stranding. If we wanted to fund a playthrough for it, I'd wait for that, Tappy. That's fair. Sony gave me a copy of the game. Sony? I don't know. Somebody gave me a copy of the game. Like somebody legit, like an official person. I don't know if that same person would be able to give me a director's cut version of it. Who gave me that? It was like a promotional outlet. Yeah, I also got what? Kena Bridge of Spirits. I get a lot of games for free. Death Strand. Yeah, Death Stranding on PC was sent to me by some sort of promotional company. Their campaign manager sent me a copy for Steam, so I've got a copy of Death Stranding. Yeah, it's true. He was Shmee in Hook, so it all kind of works out. Next to Pirate Glenn Close.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
And Detective Inspector Phil Collins. Con Snow, Tier 1, 38 months, a gifted Tier 1 sub from Kombucha, who is in fact entirely too generous. Kina, please play the... let's see. Please streamer play the cutesy adventure game. I haven't had a chance to even look at it. It was sent to me by Epic. Maybe Epic will give me an advanced copy of Darkest Dungeon 2 as a part of my creator code. Who's it? What's it? That's originally that's how I got Hades. That's why we played Hades on That's why we played Hades on Epic and not on Steam, was because the reason I have a creator code is because Supergiant wanted me to pimp Hades on Epic. I just didn't get around to playing it until it was completely released. But yeah, I haven't really even had a chance to... I've been trying to be more productive when stream's over, so that I feel like I just go through the day, and then when I crash at the end of the night, I can do it with a more clear head, and not feel like I like to feel like I've earned sleep, if that makes any sense. I like to feel like I've earned sleep. Oh my god, how great is that? No Beelzebub action. So I've been trying to go recently, especially with like I just start with the stuff that's closest to me and work out in like concentric circles. So if it's like, holy shit, I gotta fire my accountant today, which is something I gotta do. I gotta fire my accountant and let him know that I'm going with somebody else. So I gotta do that today. But once that's done, I go, okay, what else? Well, it's like, oh, I could stand to clean my office. Oh, that's true. You could totally stand to clean your office. All right, well, now what? Well, make sure your YouTube videos are uploaded with thumbnails. All right, well, the playthrough videos are uploaded with thumbnails. Now what? Let's go through our email. Oh, this game looks cool. And then at like step 3, step 4, I get to go, let's look at all these games that I've been sent review codes for. There was one game that I sent to Noah. If Noah shows up today for Sogo Tuesday, remind me to ask him if he has looked at the email I forwarded him from a company that's very aggressively trying to get me to play their game, and it looks at first blush to be a pretty good looking game, so I don't know, maybe I'm in. I've just never heard of it before. And I don't want to like reveal business dealings. So I'm in any normal situation, I'd be more than happy to just throw the name of the game at you guys and see what your takes are, but fuck it. It's not like it's gonna hurt anybody's feelings. What's the name of this game? They're trying to get me to play it for money, and it looks cool. I've never... iTora? They sent me a code. I don't know anything about it, though. It looks good. I don't know if you guys knew anything about it. Yeah, Piccolo, normally I wouldn't, but like I said, the reason that I'm doing it now is because the game looks good at a blush. The YouTube link's right above you, Darth Shield. They sent me the code for the game. I just don't have time to play games outside of stream, really. Yeah, take a glimpse at it and tell me what you think. Oh man, I wasted a bomb. It looks good. It's got kind of an Ori and the Blind Forest look to it, for sure. They're offering money. It's not like it literally isn't. It isn't just. I have no idea how much money, but they're offering money. It isn't just like, hey, here's a free copy of my game. You're obliged to play it now.
Luck up.
I was gonna say, I know which one is tears down, so they can't hurt me anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks. I'm kind of bummed out that nobody seems to have heard of it before because it looks cool. I was hoping it was gonna be one of those games where you guys would go like, "Oh yeah, dude, I've heard all about that game. I can't wait to watch somebody play it." Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll be that person. Oh no, no, dude. She hit me. Did she hit me through my eternal heart? Did she hit me for a full heart? The whole point of having an eternal heart was that I was supposed to be like safeguarded. Damn. I got careless. That said, while Beelzebub is nice and everything, like Spoonbender's nice, but I could definitely use something, you know? I could use a little boost on this run. I don't want to just sit here and slog through. Yeah, I guess Champion Mom shits on that Eternal Heart. Vero, what's going on, homie? Yeah. These folks are reaching out, asking if I have any interest in playing their game for sponsored time, and normally I just ignore that kind of stuff and I send it to Noah, and if I never hear about it again, it's because something went, you know, cross-eyed during the negotiating stage, and you know, numbers or times or expectations didn't line up, and that's fine. That happens all the time. I'm not self-conscious about that, but this game was one of the only games that's hit my inbox in a while that, like, I look at stuff that comes to my inbox. I don't just count on Noah, but this one looked kind of cool. And I didn't know if any of you guys had heard of it. Oh god, it's not coming at me. These guys belong to me. There we go. Whew, scared the shit out of me. Oh, I didn't mean to fly them into a rock. Anyway. Damn, I might play that out. We'll see how the floor goes for us. Because honestly, I could play that out almost to its completion. I could almost definitely get every one of those demon beggars to pay out. I can kill this man. I was thinking about killing a demon beggar. Why would I kill that man? It doesn't really matter, but it's just like, why would I kill that man? I have a 100% chance for a deal with someone. Sometimes I don't math so great. Yeah, the odds of me being able to get all 3 of those demon beggars to pay out are pretty damn high. Dude, I still to this day will say that the game that most aggressively marketed itself to me, the game that I saw the most, I will, like, okay, so there was one guy who spam emails the living shit out of me, who's trying to get me on some sort of sketchy ass GTA role-playing server that he's pulled together. That guy emails me sometimes twice a day, and it just goes directly to my spam. But the game that I saw the most promotional material hit my inbox for was the Lust from Beyond erotic thriller, the erotic Lovecraftian thriller. That I think that Shia tried to play it once and got to like dicks out orgy scenes or something like that. And was like, oh nope, we're gonna probably call it a day on this one. That Lust from Beyond thing, I think I got a comp code for that too. They aggressively marketed. They marketed the living shit out of my email. That game sounds great. It's gotta be banned on Twitch. I don't think it is, but it's got a couple of scenes in it where it's like you're taking your life into your own hands. I genuinely think that Shia Bun played it and got to a place where, like, I don't know, like an evil demon succubus was like dildoing herself or something, and he's like, oh, nope, 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 nope. God, there's if I remember, well, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. There was some real sketchy shit in that game if I remember correctly. It was banned on Twitch the day after Shia streamed it. At tracks, it was, whew, it was something else, that game. You're selling the game very well. Listen, man, it's not my market. It's not my job to make you want to play fucking Lust from Beyond or Lust from Below or whatever. If I remember correctly, there may be one scene where like a succubus rips a fetus out of a woman's body in hell. This was not a game. This is not a game to be played lightly. Yeah, it's not a feel-good game. There's a lot of sex and a lot of TNA, but it was supposed to be Lovecraftian horror. Horror. My dude. Horf? You don't tempt me. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I don't remember a whole bunch about it aside from the fact that they sent me a ton of promotional material. They sent me links to their YouTube channels and all their trailers and all that shit. And all I could think while I was looking over all this stuff was I was like, there's some really clever marketing stuff in here that's very impressive, but there's not a snowball's chance in hell this game's gonna see the light of day on Twitch. And honestly, there's not a snowball's chance in hell this game's gonna see the light of day on YouTube in big stretches too. I've been watching American Horror Story with a girlfriend, and I say, want to watch American Horror Story, and it is lost on her. I've heard that the new collection of short stories or whatever the hell it is. Every time I go into my Fire Stick, I'll bring up FX, because rumor has it they have the movies. So I'll bring up FX just to see what movies they have, because at this point the boys and Amber and I are desperate for like content. And whenever I bring it up, American Horror Story stuff is just plastered everywhere, which includes a photo of like an alien tongue kissing a demon or something, with like their tongues nailed together. And Grayson and Rory always kind of look at that and they're like, what the, like, Dad, why does this channel show this stuff? And I'm like, I don't know, son. I don't know. I don't know, boy. I don't know why they've gone in so heavily on this. I apologize, lads. It's your dad's bad. Oh God, I was genuinely convinced I might be able to get these to pay out. It's looking less and less likely without costing myself a lot of hearts. Damn. Yeah, the Hulu front page for FX, man, is just oh, they're mine. They're so aggressive.
The mothers.
It's I mean, it's anime, but if you want something to watch with the boys, go through they've watched it. I haven't seen any of it, but the boys watched, if I'm not wrong, I think my boys watched all of Avatar. I think my boys watched all of Avatar, The Last Airbender. I was convinced that when... Shit. I was convinced that when these Eternal Hearts completed themselves...
Temperance.
That they filled in with red hearts, like when you pick up health, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Ew. Well, hell's bells. We have
yeah, those are bits.
we have been aggressive. If I didn't have 9 lives, I probably wouldn't do it like this. But with 9 lives, the fuck? Well, at least they're quiet now. With 9 lives, at the very least, I have the ability to sort of rein this back in. Get the fuck out of here. Happy Sogo Day. We'll be seeing Dan in an hour. Most bite flavors are in stock again. Perfect football watching snacks. Noah, did you ever follow up with these people? Me and Chad are curious about what this game's all about. It is Sogo Community Day, which reminds me I should probably take YouTube out of the title, just so all Dan sees is Sogo. Once we hit 11, man, I'm gonna have myself some Sogo. Rick and I did? Okay. It looked cool. You know, there's a lot of crap video games that hit. I was telling chat, there's a lot of garbage video games that hit my inbox, man. But that one looked all right. All things being equal. Have no idea. I have no idea if it's good or bad. But boop. I want to see if I can maybe help myself to a deal with the angel, deal with the devil. Ooh, not if I get hit. Why are you over there? Can't see me. With you in a second, chat. Hey, deal with the angel. What is this one? Infested.
Infested?
Whew. Yeah, that's that could pay out significantly. think we just go. The monster design is nice. Lost Romeo, man. Happy to see you. I'll do that. I have no idea if that even insulates me the way I thought it did. But we'll see. Dude, I didn't even think about the fact that... What? I can't complete it? Well, how about this? I didn't even think about the fact that, yeah, if you can get your hands on, if you can get your hands on Sogo Bites when Dan gets here today, chat, that is exceptional football watching snack food. There's a part of me that I'm starting to realize, and I'm kind of kicking myself, that I watched the entire Cowboys game. And like, it's one thing to sit and peel the meat sticks and eat them one at a time. But those little snack bites, man. Pop open one of those and put it in a little Rubbermaid tub so that you can open and close it whenever you see fit. I'd have dipped in them for an entire quarter. Play it on a Saturday stream? I'm not playing it for free. I don't even play games for you guys for free. I'm sure as hell not paying a sponsor or playing a sponsored game for free. How did planning out the subathon with Justin go the other week? We realized that nothing we have is all that complicated, but there's a lot of stuff. As a matter of fact, I'm getting together with Justin and Noah tonight for a St. Jude thing here in Richmond, but I'd be lying to you if I said that I wasn't planning on getting some work done with the two of them with regards to the subathon stuff. I was telling Justin, like, we got to figure out what I'm gonna sleep on at his place, like whether or not I need to go down to like a Cabela's or a Dick's Sporting Goods and get like a well-crafted like cot and twin size sleeping pad or something. I don't mind roughing it a little bit, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna lay on the floor on a pallet. But I also don't want to spend like $300 and get like a twin mattress. If we're toying with the idea of letting you guys screw with me while I sleep with purchased sound effects, then we also need to figure out, like, if my little Bluetooth speaker will work for alerts while I sleep, or if I need to get something else. I was talking to Justin yesterday about, like, not knowing, what kind of tripods I needed to get for the cameras, for the portable cameras that we're using, because we need tripods for them, and I don't currently have any. Talking about how we were gonna have some fireside chats and some cooking streams, and last year people got really excited about me drinking Oktoberfests and pumpkin ales, and right now they're in stock, so even if we're not gonna drink them for a month, even if we're not gonna drink them for a month, you know, there's a part of me that's like, maybe he and I should go to Total Wine sometime in the next several days, and get like 12 Oktoberfests in individual bottles and get like 12 pumpkin ales. I can't see myself very well. I'm taking crazy damage that I shouldn't, but I also don't do very much damage. I don't think I saw damage upgrades. I basically was able to generate a whole bunch of red heart health, and that's been about it. I'm using Blue Baby's only friend. Mousy Makes, what's going on? I think Maddie was in here as well. Maddie, welcome. Twin memory foam mattress is $79 on Amazon. That sounds pretty much in our price range. I'm not trying to break the bank. I'm not trying to need to raise thousands of dollars on this subathon just to break even, you know? Yeah, 3. I'm sitting with base damage. Base damage on the cathedral. It's just dawning on me. I was like, damn, why is this taking so long? It's nice because I've got like piercing and stuff, but woof. Send you a quick DM with a cool thing I want your feedback on later. I didn't see what I just unlocked. Oh, neat. That looks great. What's this about a subathon? Last week in October, Justin and I are doing a joint subathon. I don't think I can possibly go in there and fight. There, that's better. I don't think I can possibly go in there and fight Mango Santa. If we're not gonna do a lot of damage, let's do a lot of bullets. We'll do a lot of bullets and a lot of time. Mini hands makes light work. Book of Virtues was unlocked. Oh my god, it's just the end of the run. I think I'm okay. This is what it's like at a partner party at TwitchCon. It's all, I just clack my teeth together. It's all just fly items. It's all just fly items. Look at this. Blue Baby's only friend, distant admiration, the blue one, the white one, the purple one. I don't remember all their names. What does this even do? See, it finally got interesting. We just had to wait long enough. It finally got interesting, chat. We just had to wait a while. It bums me out that this doesn't work anymore. I probably could kill Mango Santa now. I'll probably kill them both. I have no idea why I would need 86 cents. My computer would have crashed 3 rooms ago. As I say, I'm fortunate enough to be running this on a 2 PC build that was set up for BRs, but thankfully that means it can handle modern day Isaac. Yeah, money equals power would be great. Do we avoid if we get the I mean, honestly, we've got nothing to lose. It's not like we're on a streak and we do... Oh, I don't need Delirium on this one. I've got Delirium. Yeah, we got Delirium. We got Boss Rush, Hush, and Delirium the last time we ran this. So really, I'm just trying to gather enough health that maybe I get Cambion Conception to proc, or sorry, Immaculate Conception to proc, and also just trying to get a little bit of extra damage. I wouldn't mind a Tears upgrade or two still. Little Chad, low-key is kind of a hero on this run. I would have been left with a lot of questions and no answers if Little Chad hadn't been around. Like, we know that those demon beggars a couple of floors back were doo-doo, but we wouldn't have known that if it hadn't been for Little Chad dropping red hearts everywhere. We also know there's not a whole lot more we could have done to make Immaculate Conception proc. I actually think that's probably better for us now. We don't really have a need for prayer card anymore. Unless we, like, die. Yeah, little Chad drops red hearts in damn near every room. Which, when your run is comprised of nothing but red heart health and nothing else, having red hearts everywhere is not the worst thing in the world. It just sucks when you get them when you're running as, like, Blue Baby. It sucks when you're, like, running as Dark Judas and you get him. And then at that point, unless you get, like, Dark Bum, there's just nothing to be done. Epiphoria, you say? That technically counts as healing. Or at least it should. Smashly! I made it purple! Look, Smash, I made the game purple. Whee! I don't know that I'm game breaking. I'm definitely taking it out on the game a little bit right now. That it was stubborn. Yet it was insolent yesterday, and it was starting off as a little bit stubborn today. But we're making things work for us. Oh, it's up here. I mean, honestly, we're not going to Delirium, so let's go. Neat. Enjoy, friend. You're doing great, Blue Baby. It's down here, I think. Let's dance, big fella. Any bean runs yet today? No, today's been the modern equivalent of it now is that fly runs are all the rage. I got every single fly item in existence on this run. I can't tell you why. I have no idea why. The game just gave me every fly item there is to be had.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Uh-oh. Ah, things are going great, I think. You're turning violet, Violet. Ow. He's in there somewhere. He knows what he did. Frame rate's really struggling on this one. You ever pick up a handful of items in the Binding of Isaac and think to yourself, I probably should have safety saved? Asking for a friend. No particular reason. I know you can't hear this if you're watching on YouTube, or at least you shouldn't be able to hear this, but this song's kind of cool. Ow. Totally normal Isaac gameplay, really. Can't tell if I'm winning. Yeah, chat's not in the YouTube vids. Never Again by Ron Thal. There you go. That's the song. That's the song that we're listening to right now. I guess I'm not getting hit. No, Ice Pops, I told Glitch I can't just go to Horizon Zero Dawn today. I've got sponsored time coming, and the last thing I want is for Dan from Sogo Meat Snacks to show up and me be like, hey man, I intentionally submarine viewership on your sponsorship day. Thanks for sponsoring my channel. Unfortunately, I played a game that only a third of people in the audience want to watch. I'm probably fine. Ow. I think I'm hitting him. I don't know. Ow. Getting a little leery about it. With the weird frame rate, I can't tell which shots are making it to him and which ones aren't. And the shots are so dense, I can't see the bullets I'm supposed to dodge. Oh my god, finally. My PC would have melted into a puddle of plastic at this point. With your subathon, I'd feel fucking terrible. I'd feel terrible fucking with you in your sleep, sleep being your kryptonite. Have you considered a good versus evil setup where folks could pay to save you from the whammies? I mean, yeah, I think ultimately, like, Justin's setup would be that he could only have good things done for him. Because nobody wants to do mean things to Justin. I think all the options that are available for Justin, I think would be available for me. But, like, it wouldn't be anything too terrible. It'd be like the Phasmo sound effects, which don't last very long. And honestly, if I'm in a deep enough sleep, I'm not going to hear that. The only one that I think would really screw with me, and frankly, I'm going to set it at like 200 bucks. It's going to cost you. I'm not going to do it for you for free, that's for fucking sure. Is that I'd play like a pretty loud version in its entirety of Heroes Tonight. And if I'm going to wake up at 3 in the morning to Heroes Tonight playing at 80% volume on a Bluetooth speaker, I'm going to do so knowing good and goddamn well that if I don't make another $1 that day, that I've made more money in my sleep than I normally make while I'm awake. Those are just the, oh my god, the grapes of wrath. The grapes of wrath. I'm gonna put that in my conversational dialogue with our YouTube editor.
Someday, Bumbo, lucky Bumbo, someday the Bumbo is a bad Bumbo. He get coin and Bumbo lose coin. He gets it, he lose it. Bumbo, what coin?